This is Paul. And notice this hot rod that Paul has, and it's a little different than the typical hot rod you'll see at a show like this. It's very unique, and I wanted to ask him about it, and he's agreed to do
Look
so.
at yourselves, man. Y'all make me sick.
We're in the middle of a video, Don.
And we just got interrupted a little bit, but that's okay. It's just car people doing car people stuff.
Right.
Friendly people.
Yes,
So,
buddy.
what are we about to look at here?
It is a 1930 Ford pickup truck.
All right.
It's on a 32 Ford frame. Got a bunch of little extra things on there. It's got a reverse eye spring on it. Super Bell drop axle under there. I think it's 36 hairpins run back on the 32 frame.
Did you do all these modifications?
I did a lot to it. I bought the truck in Utah, Salt Lake City, about 15 years ago.
I see.
And some guys built it. It's actually been on the salt flats. It was a real trip going up there and getting it. They put got an Oldsmobile 5
hang on a second. Well, we got a truck leaving. It's kind of loud. It's pretty cool.
That's Sam.
Hate to see him leave. I didn't get to shoot a feature on him, but
This is Ben, yeah.
Ben, I've done this vehicle. Ben has Fat Boys, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I talked to him yesterday. I bought tickets to that benefit they're having tomorrow.
I'm coming up there.
Yeah.
And then this is Dennis. That's Ben's wife.
Is that her truck?
Yes.
Okay, they're going because they're doing the cooking for the benefit.
Right,
tomorrow.
right. They got to cook a lot.
His name's Scotty. Okay, things happen. It's gonna get a little quieter now.
Yeah. Okay.
We still got music in the background, but we're gonna persevere. It's endeavor to persevere, right?
Right.
All right. Who is Rogeman's rods?
Rogueman's Rod. Actually, I put that on there years and years ago.
Just because it looks cool.
Well, actually, I have a '68 Rambler Rogue that my dad bought brand new. And I've actually given it to my grandson, but that was where the whole Rogue came from.
I see. Where was that, Rogeman's rods? Where was that located?
Oh, it was just something I did mostly with Hot Wheels, and
Oh, you're Rogeman.
I'm Rogue Man, yeah.
Oh, Rogue
Well, they
Man.
call me Hot Rod Paul now, but yeah.
Hot Rod Paul.
But back then, yeah, it was Rogue Man back. That's been on there for years.
You're a Hot Wheels guy.
I am a Hot Wheels guy.
You still have some Hot Wheels in your
I
collection?
have thousands of Hot Wheels, yeah.
So there's a YouTube channel. Its name is called Miniature Mustangs. The guy's name is Stephen A. Young. He does videos. He's like you. He's got thousands of Hot Wheels cars, and he features them when he gets a new box or whatever. Opens them. You ever watch videos about Hot Wheels
I have,
cars?
yes. To find out what's in the box. Yeah, what's in the case, what's coming out, yes.
Okay. So I want you to check him out.
Okay.
Miniature Mustang.
Miniature Mustang.
Yeah, and here's my card. What I'm going to do when I finish the editing, whatever, sometime in the next week or 10 days, I put about 2 vehicles per video because you don't want your video to be too long.
Yeah.
10, 12 minutes,
right.
15 at most. And I'll get enough here for probably about 5 or 6 videos. So be looking for it.
I will.
And check out Steven at Miniature Mustangs, another Hot Wheels guy. Cool hat.
I will check it out. Yeah, I like it. I've had it a long time.
Have you loved cars, hot rods all your life, pretty much?
Yeah.
What got you started? You know, where did your love of cars come from? Your dad?
55 Chevys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a buddy that was when I was a teenager, he was an old International Harvester mechanic.
Yeah.
And I watched him like a hawk, learning how to work on them and stuff. And I guess that's what got me into it.
Yeah, my cousin Ray was that for me, always working on cars, building race cars, hot rods, painting cars.
I actually had a welding business in Houston for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And I had a lot in behind. It was right down in the middle of all them wrecking yards down there on North Shepherd. And if I'd see a 55 Chevy, I'd buy it. And I came up here about 30 years ago, and I had to just I had a lot full of that. I used to Autorama down at the Astrodome years ago and sell parts, and so yeah, I've done it.
You got any of those old hot rods left?
Yeah, I do.
A few of them?
Yeah.
Are they for sale?
Not really.
Not really? All right.
Yeah, I got a couple 55s and a couple 56s, but they're in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
And
well, really appreciate you taking the time to talk about this ride and just cars in general. Thank you so much.
All right.
We appreciate it. Okay, this one's a little bit different. So I came over here, saw a couple of really nice cars, and approached some guys sitting here and asking them, you know, hey, were you willing to tell the story about the car? Kind of explained what I do, and I wound up getting introduced to this fellow right here, Russell. So as it turns out, we just didn't recognize each other back in the late 80s and early 90s, well into the 90s. We played a lot of golf together.
A lot of golf.
And drank a few beers together.
A lot of beer.
Had some good times. Remember out there at Serban, we'd sit there in my backyard around the fire, you know, with music playing or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And we did a lot of stuff. Went to Port Lavaca to golf tournaments and things.
Yeah, Lavaca.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah,
so
sure
imagine that. I'm in Burton at a car show trying to capture video, and I run into an old friend. It's been so long since I've seen him, we didn't even recognize each other.
We got old.
Yeah, we got old. And speaking of old, but you know what? Maybe we're like this car. We're old, but we're still fine.
Yeah.
What are we fixing to look at, Russell?
This is a 65 Malibu SS. It's painted in Evening Orchid, which was a special order only for that year.
Evening Orchid.
And then GTOs had it, and it was called Violet Mist. But that's the only cars that had it.
I understand there's a pretty interesting backstory to this car. It's in its history.
Yeah, I bought it, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that, from a guy that surprised his wife on their 50th anniversary at a car show. And he had it all redone for her, and they took it to car shows many years, and then they got a little older and they couldn't make it no more.
We understand that.
And I knew him and offered him something, and he was more than happy as long as I took care of it. Yeah, that's all he wanted. So.
That is a great backstory. Let me get through here.
Oh,
yeah. It's a fine car. So what is that? What is the power plant we were just looking at there? What is that right there, the power plant?
That is a 327 original engine in it. Of course, it's souped up some, and it's north of 400 horsepower now. Yeah. But everything on it's original, is block wise.
So it's got a little giddy up and go.
Yeah, it'll go.
And what kind of wheels are those? Krager? What kind of wheels are those?
Those are Krager SS.
Yeah. Kragers wrapped in BF Goodrich tires. Oh, look, the interior is really nice too. Got them old man cushions there.
Yeah, it gets hot and sweaty if you don't.
Yeah, man. So did you? I know you for many years you and your family have done paint and body work, right?
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything to this car?
The only thing I had to do with it is that was my fault, and I backed into something. I had to fix it, and then I had to do some. He didn't have the black. It wasn't blacked out. Like in this area when he restored it, because all the SS's were black, so I did all this.
Yeah.
Blacked it out, and the grill I did also. The grill wasn't blacked out, so now it's all original, like it should be.
I love that color.
Yeah.
This is a clean car. It's so nice.
Very nice.
Is this the only classic car that you have?
Yeah, that's the only one.
You've had a few though through the years, right?
Yeah, I've restored a few cars back in the day. Yeah.
You still in the paint and body business?
No, I work in auto parts now for the last 25 years.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's been a while since
But you've been a car guy all your life, pretty much.
Pretty well in high school, and yeah, I always liked old cars. And
you kind of inherited that.
Yeah, me and my dad did that for me.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I can't believe this. It's so nice to run into you, Russell.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And Knuckles, buddy.
Yeah, I never would have expected you to see you today.
I think we should commit to, at some point, we'll get back in contact with each other.
Sure.
And we'll meet up somewhere and have a cold beer or two.
That sounds wonderful.
You still enjoy a cold brew?
Yeah, I'm fixing to have one in
occasionally.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much, Russell. That was
Appreciate it.
great. I love it.
All right, thanks.